A very good morning, everybody. Now we are trying to insert multiple records in MySQL. We will be working with the SQL as well as then we are going to work with the web page. Now let us have inserting the multiple queries. Now you can see that multiple SQL statements must be executed within MySQL underscore query function. Now let us have a look to this, how we are going to work with this. Now you can see that this is the name of the server, username and password and database name. Now we are checking the connection, that is the communication between the web page and the server. After checking the connection, then we are taking the insert query and the values in this. Now you can see that there is multiple value and variable. Now what we try to do is that first we copy this insert query and then we are just going to try to work with this. Now you can see that how we are trying to, we have to just check the name of the table. You can check that name of the table is my guess. Now name of the table is my guess. Now let us have a look to the try to running this. Now when we try to run this, you can see that this value has been inserted. You can see that this is the fourth value which was inserted. Now we are going to try to insert the multiple values using the web page, because while we work with the web page, there will be several times that we are getting more than one data or several data. So how to work with that and how we process those things, which we are going to look into this. Now you can see that we have taken the SQL. Now you can see that this is the SQL, and again this is SQL dot. That means this is in combination with the previous value. This we call it concatenation of string. That means in the first value we have taken at one query, the second value we have taken the in one query, but that value is SQL dot equal to. That means this part. That means this part will be in combination with this part, and these two are both separate. This is coming and comes in concatenation of strings in PHP. Now once we tie up all the query, now it is the time to run the query. Now how we are going to try to run, this is the connection and this is the processing function multi underscore query SQL. So this will process all the multiple query from that string. Now let us have a look to this, and we are trying to run this. This was the insert page which we are working on. We have to first change the username, check the name of the database. From here we can see that name of the database MyDB. Now we have to check the name of the table now. You can see that insert into my guess. Now we have saved it. Now we are trying to run this. New records created successfully. Now let us have a look to this, that whether all the multiple queries, that means we have in the previous part we have the 4. Now it should be showing that there are at least 7 queries, 7 values in the table. Now you can see that we have 7 values in the table, which we have simultaneously entered from the web page. Also we have entered from the PHP MyAdmin part. Now this is how we try to insert the multiple queries from a web page. Similar wise, we are going to work with PHP MySQL procedure value. Now you can see that we have database name of all the different parameters are here. We have added all the several SQL tie up into one, and then we have to we are processing with the function MySQLi underscore multi underscore query. So this is the function which is going to work with procedural part. and then we are going to try. You can see that now we are working with the PDO. PDO part is also going to work with the similar way.